Hello everybody, Hardcore Ninja here with another SFML side-scroller game engine tutorial. And today we are finally going to build the game state, which is the final state that the game will be played in. So in the last video, got the editor. All right, we got all this working. I just want to see what happens if we resize it. Whoa, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, if you resize it, it freaks out. I have to look into why that's freaking out. But the aspect ratio is still the same. Okay, let's just see what happens. See, so the aspect ratio is the same, you see? It's all the same, okay? So that's pretty cool. Wonder what happens. Let's go out. Ooh. All right, so that's a little something. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's being repeated. It's being repeated from the bottom down here too. Interesting. All right, so we got a few little bugs to kind of clean up. Let me see. Let me put this into 1920. I just want to see. Let's go back. Just want to see what happens. Okay, cool. Okay, it all starts to kind of get repeated. Okay, so let me cap let me go in the editor here. Tile map. Go no, not tile map. Go back. Go back to states, go back to editor. And go to render background. And yeah, this should just be so the background should be graphic. Nah. All right, so the background. All right, so we should probably have all right, so float y background y. I think we can just keep it like that. And this will actually be equal to the size of our background, all right? So this should be 6, this times 4. All right. So actually, yeah. So this should be, well. All right, so I guess make this a 640 equals 640.f. See if this works here. I want to see if this works here. Okay. Okay, and if I were to go editor, go back, go to settings, bring this down to go back. Okay, nah. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want it a little bit more dynamic than that for sure. So yeah, let's just undo that. I'm gonna have to think about that for a little bit as far as the best way. As far as the best way to do that, undo, change. All right, so let's just see where we're at. So we have editor here. If I were to freaking freak out, why don't you? Okay, that's great. That looks freaking fantastic. That's exactly what we want. Oh, it didn't do the repeat thing. That's fine. Awesome. Thank you for not doing that. That was not in the center. Oh. I'll tell you why. We got to add that. We forgot to add set initializers. We got this. init pause menu. That's why. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, now it did it. Okay. Okay, so, still continuing this way. It's more of like I want it to be, Okay, so let me see. I think I can get the size of the texture here. So what if we were to put this first, like that, and then instead of doing it like this, do this. I think we can get the size of the texture. Get size, we can, nice. All right, so I think we want this in accordance to the size of the texture. Dot X. This. Dot Y. Okay. Oops. No, we don't need that. Okay. Oh, we don't need this. Okay, now I think that this should work. Great. Okay, and we got to do it for the foreground too. But regardless of nice. Nice. Now that's going to look beautiful. Okay, and then we got to do it for the foreground too. So, what did we do? We just moved all this. So you just want to take this stuff, move it up here, and then do essentially this. Dot get size. Like that. Just like that. Okay. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. Oops, what happened? Oh. Of course you need this. Dot. Fantastic. All right, cool. So now regardless of the size of the screen and where you're at, it's all going to be the same. It's all going to maintain the same aspect ratio. So pretty cool, huh? Nice. That's the way you want it. It's exactly the way you want it. Okay, cool. And now, while I'm at it, I might as well just make sure that all this is clean. Set texture rec. Foreground sets the size. Cool. So all that's very clean. All right, awesome. Excellent. And now I want to go back to this base state and just see what the hell, why is this thing freaking out? So update resize. Okay. Maybe I should do this at the very end here because I have a feeling, oops. And then set. Still doing that. I don't know why it does that. That's kind of weird. Maybe that has to do with like it's like when I contract it, it's fine. But when it's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Freeze up on me? Okay, maybe it's because it's like save tile map. All right, so it's doing a bunch of like saving of the tile map and stuff, which is really weird. All right, so I think oh, I know what it's doing. I know what it's doing, I think. I think if I get rid of this. Nah, but it's happening. Well, it's doing it in every state too, so like that's still doing it. I don't know why. Couldn't really tell you. Should be working, but whatever. I mean, like the aspect ratio seems to be doing all right. So init variables. Oh, maybe it's the render texture. Nah, but I don't have the render texture in the other, and that was happening before that. Never mind. Let me see here. Yeah, it happens in the settings too. Background variables, titles. So something funky's coming on. Maybe I should break this up into smaller functions. Set window. Maybe the set window should be the very last thing. No. Well, couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I'm just going to undo that. All right, so far the only thing we've messed with is the editor. Okay, so that's fine. Whatever. We'll figure that out. I'll try to go on the forums and see if anyone can help me out with that. All right, so we're gonna make the game state now. Okay, and the game state is going to be essentially a pretty much carbon copy of the editor. One thing we want to do though is go to desktop, go into here, go into here, go into config, and what you want to do is you want to copy paste the tile map, and then name this level 1. Okay, just like that. Okay, and now we have the tile map, and now we have saved it as its own level. Okay, so now go project, add class, and we'll call this game state. And this will have a base class of state. Okay. Excellent. Alrighty, so we'll do if in def sorry, game state h define game state.h and end def. Okay, cool. Groovy. Okay, now we'll do private public public. Okay, cool. And game state game Game details. Game details. Need that. And virtual game state. That. Okay, so you can go, we'll throw this into the states filter and just go ahead and open up, you will pretty much need all of this. So just copy the 4 declarations from here, like that, and copy everything. You actually don't need the tile rotation and stuff because we're done with that. You don't need the tile layers. Texture selector, you don't need the texture selector, you don't need the sidebar, you don't need the camera speed. You need init variables, you need pause menu, background, foreground. Yeah, you will need this stuff. Like that. So grab this title here. You will need render texture for sure. Init keybinds. Init text, you will need init tile map. You do not need that, you don't know, but you need this load latest tile map. Okay. Cool. And then go down here, set initializers, we'll need that. So we made that a virtual function and everyone needs it. Go right here, go right here, cool. And you don't need that, 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 don't need that. Update tile map, update user input, you will need. Okay. No, I'm sorry, that's going to be update functions. Okay. And you will need these. Yeah, and a few more. You will need the render the background, the foreground. And render function. Yeah, that's all you really need right there. Bam. Okay, cool. Yeah, just like that for now. So, and now if I go into the editor here, what you don't need anything from this right now. You could go ahead and copy this, but we'll just essentially have less options. So you can go to gamestate.cpp. So you can go ahead and for declare that. Actually, go ahead and copy that. You can just keep this closed for now. We'll definitely use this, but we don't need to right now because we just want it to work. So this is the pause menu. So again, go back here, copy that, go to game state, put this in here. We will not need the load and the save, and this can actually be 0 now. Okay. Okay, beautiful. And then we need the init the background for sure. And you can just literally copy all of this. Okay. Just change this to a game state. And init foreground. You can again just copy all of this. Then again, just change this to game state. render texture. Remember, the render texture is in the state base class, so actually all this stuff is in the state base class, I believe. Keybinds. Okay, so we'll you want to make this editor. This should be game state, and we'll make one of these game state keybinds. All right. Edit text. Oh, we don't need the init text actually. And a tile map we certainly need. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Okay, cool. And then okay. So go back here. This certainly should be level 1. Call it level 1. And this tile map dot load from file. Okay, let me see. Let me see something. How we do the load from file, because you should be able to specify this obviously outside the class, because that's no longer tile map. So let's see, load. Okay, so that's the texture file path. Load from file. All right, so if we go from load from file, that's where that is. Okay. All right, so what we want to do in load from file, in the tile map here, so we want to do std string file path. And we can make this go to this by default. Okay. Like that. So like that. Cool. That's all we have to do. But we do have the option to change it. So this will be a config level level 1.ini. Okay, cool. It's fine. Okay. And this should be a const. Oops, const. And this should be a should be a cost as well. Okay, just like that. Okay. Save. Okay. Cool. It's the tile map. Okay, so now that's good. Cool. Moving right along. That's all right. So that's pretty much it for our initializers at this moment. So we'll go ahead and make the constructor now. Okay, and this should be so this init variables. This init background. Pause menu. This just like in the same order as this init background. Init background. This init foreground. This init render texture. This init keybinds. This init tile map. This init load latest tile. Okay. Cool. Just like that. Oh yeah, and you gotta do this state game details, just like that. Okay, cool. Now we're official. All right, close that up. Like this, close that up. Right. Oh. All right. Save all. All right, so set initializers. Setters. And we'll just grab all that, put that right in there like that. Bam. All right, so we want to update the tile map. No, we don't need to update the tile map. The tile map is just loaded and it's there, so you don't need that. Update user input. This is the update functions. So for the update user input, right now, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this one thing right here, pause menu. And yeah, so that's gonna go, that's all we're gonna do. Pause menu. Open, close, pause. Okay. Open and close, pause. Okay. And that should be the title of that here as well. Okay. And then game state, all we're going to do is we're going to do update here. And so we'll need all of this. And you need to put it in here. Key time, mouse position, update resize. And we'll also need this. And we don't have anything else for that at this moment, but just keep it like that. Okay, great. And close that. All right, and then we just have these guys. So these are the render functions. So we have this. We can literally close that. Go background. Literally just copy this like this. Okay, and then go here. Close this. Into the foreground. Over here, foreground. Tile map. This view. tile map. Okay, and then in the main render function, pause menu. All right, so this is so just copy and paste all of this for now. Just remove what we don't need, so we can rip texture selector. Get out of there. Display, draw, render sprite. Cool, that's what we need right there. And then we need, this is for the default view, like the pause menu. And all we need is the pause menu. Okay, excellent. So that should be complete. That should be the game state at this point. And let's just see. Oh yeah, I changed the thing. It's fine. Let's just save as. Save all. And update user input. Yeah, close, open and close pause menu. All right, so that's fine. Okay, so now we need to add this to the main menu state. Don't need to go there. Just need to go here. Oh, and in the main menu state, we need to add include game state. Okay. Here I'll do class game state. Okay. Then in the CPP, we go in the buttons. And I'm going to do it like, what the heck am I doing? I'm going to do this. So that's the way I did it anywhere else. It looks better. So it's going to be text color, idle, hover, click. Okay, and I. Okay, I'm going to do it like this for all of them because it looks better. Okay, cool. Now we'll add, so we got the editor. All right, so just like in the order that these things appear, I think the editor is, all right, so the editor's up here, so I'm gonna just move this up just so it's the same flow as the way things look. Okay, just like that, and above the editor, we'll have the game state. All right, so game state. Call this game state. We'll just say new, or just say new game. We'll just say that new game. Okay. We call this game state. Okay, just like that. Okay. Okay, so this is -1, so it's going to be ×2. Okay, like that. That's all you need to do for that. And then in the update buttons, we'll just do this and then go back up to here, grab exactly what you call this. So don't have any issues. And game state. Okay, just like that. Beautiful. Just like that. All right. Now we should see everything. All right, new game. Click it and bam. All right, we can't do anything, but it is there. It is there. If we hit the pause menu, oops, right, so we're not updating. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. If you go to update here, user input, yeah, got the user input updating. Oh, there is no, okay, there is no, we need to do that. We need to All right, so we just need to do this one thing and then we're done. Then we are done. Okay, so you got to do save as desktop this fig and game state keybinds.ini, just like that, and go to did it like that, right? All right, yeah. So keybinds, editor keybinds. All right, I'm gonna change that. Just keep this, make it like that. Editor keybinds. Let's do that too. Okay, cool. All right, so in this, go with the editor keybinds, this, and just copy the one pause thing. All right, then we should be good. All right, then go to game state keybinds, you got the pause menu, editor keybinds, cool. Yeah, just save. All right, file, save, cool. All right, so now that's all good. And I changed the name of this so just to match everything else, because keybinds is actually 2 words, so I'm gonna do it there. And then go back to here in editor and keybinds, just make that 2 words as well, just like that. Okay, so now, all right, there we go. And then I can quit it. All right, now I need to update the pause menu buttons. I forgot about that. So if we go to editor.cpp, we got update. Okay, if the pause menu is going, then we're going to update that, yes. And all right, and so user input. Okay, yeah, all right, so we need this part of this. So if, just put this in game state, go down here, update user input, right here, and yeah, if quit, we don't need to save the tile size, none of this. All right, just do this. Delete that because those don't exist anymore. Cool. We should probably make our own function like update pause buttons, but this is fine. All right, so now everything should work. New game. Bam. Back in the editor. Back. Beautiful. All right, so that's a video. Cool. Let me just commit this stuff. Okay, so tile map.h. We changed this to this, and then that's it, I'm pretty sure. And then and that was in the tile map h, that was in the tile map part. All right, and now we have tile map cpp tile map part, like that. Okay, and essentially we we changed this to this in this, and that's all we did. Okay, then in the main menu .h, we added added this 2 added this to this. That's all we did. 3. No, we're done. And then menu.cpp. So one change edit buttons. To this. Okay, that's the first thing we did. And 2, we added this. 2 update buttons. Okay, and that's all we did. Cool. All right, and then in editor .cpp, we all right, so this is the edit background. So 1, we changed in the very beginning of the video, we changed the init background. 2, this. And 2, we changed the init foreground to this. And then 3, we changed this line to this line in, and then 4, oh yeah, I'm going to uncomment that because I don't think that's hurting anything at all. All right, and then number 4, we added, pause me because we forgot, 2, the set initializers. Okay. Then 5, we changed this to this in user input like that. That's it. Yep, that is it. Just cancel. I think that's what I uncommented. Yeah. All right, so I uncommented that. All right, so I'm save. All right, then let's close this. All right, fantastic. Now I'm just gonna run it one last time. All right, we're in there. You can go to the pause menu, you can quit, go into editor, make some dope levels easily, send them to the new game. Setting still works. This, apply, bam. Fantastic, and that freaks out, but it's okay. Everything looks good. It looks really good. It's the same aspect ratio, so it doesn't mess up the graphics at all. Beautiful! Excellent day! Oh my gosh. What a journey that was. That was fantastic. All right. Awesome. Cool. Excellent. So that's really fantastic, guys. So we have killed it thus far. All right, loaded tile map, 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 loaded tile map. So That tells me something weird's happening. Let me see. Loaded timeout. Loaded timeout. All right, that's weird. I have to check that out. Oh, because maybe it's recreating the window maybe every single time. No, I really don't understand what's going on there. All right, well, anyway, it's working. Look at that. Okay, cool. Cool. Everything looks great. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and commit this. Bam. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.